All right, so our math objective for today is I will be able to apply my knowledge of multiplication to play factor bingo. So write the related basic fact and solve the extended fact. So 5 times 60 is the extended fact. What is the basic fact that would help with 5 times 60? Well, that would be 5 times 6 equals 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. So 5 times 60 would be 300. So that is how you will do the rest of this slide. You have 7 times 70, 8 times 30, 7 times 40, 8 times equals 560, and times 9 equals 810. Now that's supposed to say list 4 products that have 4 as one of the factors. Now remember, a factor is what is multiplied, and the product is what it equals. So for instance, 4 products, let me fix that right now, sorry about that. 4 products that have 4 as one of the factors, for instance, I would say 16, because 4 times 4 equals 16. So that is an example for you. How did you figure out which products have 4 as a factor? Tell me how you figured those out. These products are multiples of 4, or numbers you get when you multiply by other counting numbers. Here are some that you may not have considered: 44, 60, 100, and 400. It will be important to know the products or answers of multiplication facts with the factors 2 through 10 as you play a game called Factor Bingo. So I'm going to show you how to get there. First, when you go to your everyday math games, you're not going to do any of these. You need to click the challenge button up at the top. Over here, there is a bingo. You don't want to click on this because it's not going to have the right one. Then once you're in challenge, then you're going to click bingo. And this bingo is only going to have one bingo option as factor bingo. And I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. So just if you need a reminder of how to get to EDM games, you scroll all the way down until you see the tree. All right, this will be your home page. It'll look very similar to mine. EM Games Online. And this is what I was talking about. Don't click on this bingo, click challenge. Then click bingo, and here's factor bingo. So the way that this works is that you have a game board, and
let's play Factor Bingo. Here we go. Click here to get a new board.
I wonder. Okay, so I clicked on here to see what all of these are, right? And it looks like I have a lot of numbers that I might not know a factor pair for. Like 63, I might not know that. And then, so let's say I don't want this one. It looks a little too hard. I could click on it again, and here's a new board. 63 is still on here, so is 54. Let me click it again. Oh, now this looks doable. Like I know factor pairs for all of these, so I'm going to click OK.
Click here to get a number.
And then you click on this window to get a number.
Click a product on the board that has this number.
So I'm going to click. Because I know 6 times 8 is 48. And the more you have to clear 4 windows in a row or 8 total. 9. Ooh. Uh-oh.
There is no correct answer on the board, so you need to pass.
All right, so it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that means I could go. Yay!
That's bingo. Way to go. Here's how many points you earned. Thanks for playing Factor Bingo.
Okay, end game. All right, so now you know how to play. Last time I played, I got 4 in a row, which was cool. But if you get 4 in a row or if you get 8 total, either one is fine. I want you to play at least 3 times. And then move on and do these problems when we're talking about fractions. This is kind of a review. So complete the problems. You may use your fraction tools. Label the point on the number line with a fraction. So first thing I need to do is figure out how is this divided into parts, so that way I know what my denominator is. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get to 1. So that means that this denominator must be an 8. Then how many over does it go? 1, 2. So that must be, okay. Write a different fraction that names the point on the number line. So then now that you know what this is, you can name almost any point and then tell me what that point is. Compare the two fractions you wrote. Use greater than, less than, or equal to. So you're going to write this right here, this one right here, and you're going to tell me if they are greater than or equal to. Greater than, less than, or equal to. For number 2, the rectangle is the whole. All right. Partition the rectangle into fourths. Shade 3/4 of the whole. So you're going to do that using the tools that we have up here. You could either use line or actually you could use shape. If you use shape, I wonder if there's an easy way to do this. If you partition with lines after you make the shape, maybe. Let's add in some lines. Well, this one will have it as half, and then you'll need another line, another 2 lines for fourths. So you could do that if you like. Otherwise, you could use lines. But if you draw another rectangle, you'd be able to shade in 3/4 of it, maybe. Or you could use 4 rectangles, either one. All right. Then after you're done with that, partition the rectangle into eighths. So you're going to need 8 pieces total. How many eighths are shaded? And you're going to put it right here. Use greater than, less than, or equal to for these two. After you shade 3/4 and then blank eighths, and then you're going to tell me if they're either greater than, less than, or equal to here. Circle the drawings that have half of each whole shaded. So you might want to count how many, for instance, when they're uneven like this, how many rectangles are shaded versus how many rectangles are not shaded, and that'll tell you if it is half. For instance, when we look at this circle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces not shaded and 3 pieces shaded. That doesn't sound equal to me. So that one you would not circle. Complete the shading so half of the whole is shaded. So for this one, I provided you with a colored in rectangle, and that way you could just move it over and put it here, so that way you can color in and shade in half. All right, so that is it for math. And I will see you in the next video for English language arts. It's a little bit of an easy math day, but enjoy the practice, especially with that factor bingo. And I will see you in a moment for English Language Arts.